Hello everybody, my name is Jimmy Ong. I am a course developer and instructor at Coding Minds Academy. Welcome to another USACO Bronze video. Today we'll be discussing the USACO 2018 contest. The question will be teleportation. So go ahead and pause the video and read through this question. There will also be a link in the description. Alright, welcome back everybody. So let's go ahead and discuss what this question is asking us to do. So we're given four integers, a, b, x, and y. So in this little diagram, A and B are denoted by these red and blue lines. And what A and B are the start and the end. So the farmer must bring the manure from A to B. The X and the Y describe the openings of the teleporter. So the teleporter, you can both enter and exit at either end. And they are denoted by these purple and green dots. So let's discuss how we'll go about solving this question. So there's three possibilities that the farmer can take. Either the farmer can go directly from A to B from the start to end without using any teleporters. So that's option number one. Option number two is to go through one teleporter out the other end and go to the end. So in this case, let's just say the farmer goes through the X side, so the left side. So the farmer will go through the left teleporter, or X, then leave the right teleporter, or Y, and then still has to walk a little bit to get to the end. The other option is actually the inverse of what we just did. So instead of going to the left teleporter, this time the farmer will go to the right teleporter. So in this specific case, in this specific problem, this choice doesn't make that much sense, and you'll see why right now. Because then the farmer will have to do a lot of double tracking. However, we want to keep in mind that for the USACO questions, it's not just one specific input we're checking. We're trying to make an algorithm that works for all problems. So here are the three possibilities that we can have. Either the farmer can go directly from the start to the end, or the farmer can take one teleporter and walk to the end, or the farmer can take the other teleporter and walk to the end. So we just got to find the minimum between these three possibilities. So with all USACO questions, we need to do file input and output. So in order to read in the data, let's go ahead and open up the file and open it in read mode and just kind of take in the data. So here are our four integers, a, b, x, and y. And then I just want to read them into a list called args. So as a quick refresher, let's remember what a, b, x, and y are. So a is going to be the start. So the farmer starts at A, and then the farmer needs to bring it to B, which is going to be the end. And then x and y are even the teleporter openings, which you can both enter and exit from. So this next part isn't exactly necessary, but we can go ahead and split up the list into the related variables. So we'll have a, b, x, and y. If you wanted to, you could just use the element in the list itself, but saving it to variables makes it a little more organized. Alright, now let's recall the three possibilities for the route the farmer can take. The farmer could first go directly from the start to end without taking any teleporters. So straight from A to B. The next possibility is the farmer takes one teleporter and exits from the other. Let's just say the left teleporter, for example, and then exits to the right, and then he needs to go to B as well. So what that'll look like is the farmer will go through from A to X, teleports to Y to B. And the third option is just the inverse of what we just talked about. So instead of going to the X teleporter, now the farmer goes to the Y teleporter. It'll look something like A to Y to X to B. So the choice here is either you take the left teleporter or the right teleporter. So now let's go ahead and translate this into code. So our goal here is to find the distance that the farmer has to take. So for the first possibility, that distance would just be the absolute value from A to B. For the next possibility, from A to X to Y to B, kind of a very similar thing. So we're going to take the absolute value of A minus Y, but then we also got to keep in account that after the farmer teleports, he needs to walk to the end as well. Oh, actually, my mistake. The previous one should say A minus X. And then for the third and final case, it's just the inverse. So instead of the farmer going to the X teleporter, the farmer goes to the Y teleporter. And then once again, after the farmer leaves the X teleporter, he still needs to walk the manure to the end, to B. So we have our three options. Now the very last thing we need to do is just find the minimum between the three. And that will represent the minimum amount of distance that the farmer has to walk. In this case, it's going to be 3. All right, and then finally, we don't just print out our answer. We actually need to write it to the file. And that's it. We're done. Not quite. Now we're done.